Okay, so it's going live. That means also, does that mean my chat's changed? So start of second stream. It's not being picked up. This is a pain. So that means I need to pop that out. Copy that. It's a different link. There you go. Makes sense. I wonder if Discord is quicker than... Oh, it will be quicker. Oh yes, it will have frozen because I had the other one on. Oh no, that's not good. Oh really? Tutorials on whatever that pack clone you did. So yeah, I just wanted to try and carry on from before because not only was it a bit odd. Oh, this is my Pac-Man. We didn't go into much because it was all quite new to me and funny. So this is what we did before, just to run, just to get something displayed on the screen. Anything could be so much better if you look back on it. Which is why I end up rewriting my stuff loads of times. So we just got the background, which is what I wanted. Now in the basic program, we couldn't do much straight away because not only has it got lots and lots of stuff, we can't turn off basic, we couldn't turn off the kernel, but the only thing we did do, which they do, which I've just changed, is the register, which is where the Vic is pointing to, because they introduced the character set. Where do they redefine the characters? Somewhere down here. Where are the read statements? Here, this is it. They keep everything in the same bank, and which is this is the first bit. Oh, sorry, that's not. This is the screen. This is what they do when they first set it all up, and then they've got the sprites going on it. Yes, they are still using the same bank that we use. So that's really the only thing that's changed. But as long as you remember where you put it, that'll be okay. But this is where they're reading the sprites and the characters and don't know really what else to say on that. So the bit that we're going to be doing now is the plane. I'm not going to animate the plane, we're just going to make the plane go left and right. And that is the clouds. No, it's not. Oh no, this is all on the screen. Okay, this is the movement of the sprite. Going across the screen. It drops down 8 pixels. So that's all we're going to do in this one. But anyway, everyone's got to go and watch Shannon now and not watch me, so I can just do this and not be so embarrassed. Ooh. And actually, Gray, you should look at and revisit some of the stuff you've done, and because it is great as a start. And I don't know if you were on before actually, but so your Pac-Man clone, that made me want to do a Pac-Man. So I'm that I don't know, it's probably going, and it is way beyond my ability, but I was showing the guys earlier, this is my Pac-Man and where we're up to, which actually you could probably seen it if you did watch. I don't see how you would watch that crap that I did earlier, because it just goes on and on. But this is this is my colour scheme. So this is my Pac-Man that I've done. This is where I'm up to on mine so far. Okay, that doesn't matter because this is not very good, but this is where I got up to. I was just showing them earlier, and this is because of what you did, and I thought, oh, I think I can do that, and then John also encouraged. But I've got problems with, well, I did have problems. I know roughly where I went wrong, and I followed Shannon's X and Y to fix that. So this is my version of X and Y, which is rubbish. Is that oh no, that's full speed. Huh. It doesn't, well, it visually looks nice, but it's crap. And that's why when I spoke to John about it, I'm doing it the other way around and doing the guts of the program first before I go on and do the pretty bit. So back on mine, we're going to do the player going left and right. So I need to set up some places where he's going to be. I don't think so. I'm just doing this while it's new, and then I'm going to be like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. But I suppose I suppose it could be, because it could be because it just shows that anyone really can do this, and everything that I've done is either been you, John, or Shannon. And I've loved this book ever since I've had it from the beginning, the program reference guide. Oh, of course, because it might be dark. So, did he say something about my colour scheme? Colour scheme is difficult to see. We can see it when I said, "Is this my colour?" I'm not going to be Shannon T. That is for sure. He is like, I'm here, and he's like way up there. Oh, here is the bottom. This is Mark's here, old school, grey probably somewhere up there as well, and then Shannon is at the top. So we've got another bomb. And bomb BY, because we've got a bomb X and bomb Y, and then I want a player frame, which we won't use at first, and we're going to have a bomb frame, which again I won't use at first. And I don't know what else I need. Maybe need to bold the source text, so it's this you can't see very clearly. Really, when AJ sorts his shit out, we'll get a black background and white text, because it does my nut in having white on black, and I keep hating changing it all. But he'll do it. I think he's on with that. Fonts. So it is black. I bet that will look really shit. Yeah. Oh, I'm so terrible at swearing, that's why I've had to put not safe for work. I didn't even know there was a 64. I must have done that at some point. Regular. There you go, bold. That's another. Is that? We just. Do I have to delete that? Is this another error? Yeah, I agree. Dark mode. Have I found another error, John? A font style. If it does only have regular, why then, if I do that and do that, do I get regular and bold? Now, are they not the same? Might not be the same. Oh, I have to watch his. Somebody told me about a Twitch download, but actually I think now he uploads them to YouTube. I watched them, and I watched them about 10 times, really slowly. And Shannon's stuff is, he does stuff in his head, and I'm like, I have no idea how he does that. I'm lucky because with this one, I've already done a lot of it, and I know roughly what I already need. And this is meant to be going it from basic to assembly, and oh, that is yuck. Although those look like Commodore 64. Oh, do I like that or not? I didn't know he had to get up. Oh, he's bound to. I haven't checked. I don't like that. That's just too weird. It was on Courier New before. Put it on bold. Let's put it on 28. Courier New bold 28. Although I suppose it might be better for streaming purposes, but yeah. Do you think I should? Maybe oh! I just realised what you're talking about. That would be so weird. I wonder if I should do that. And just drop the size of the font. See, this is the trouble. I'm getting sidetracked now. But that would be really funny if there was like a Commodore 64 mode. That's a feature request to go in. Right, so background colour, we want it to be a light bluish. Gee, oh, I know what I could do. Define custom colours. Squirrel? What? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What I am gonna do is there's gonna be someone that's got the colours for the 64. C64 font, no, background colour for PC. What? Why is? Oh, I don't know why that's just opened up another screen, but so how to set the? No, I don't want to do that. Come on, I'll just. Oh, here we go. So it's 00170. 0, 0, 170 is the background. What about the text? Text is, it was light blue, wasn't it? 0136255. 0. It's not those. Oh, it'll be the cursor colour though. 0136255. Is it under more text colour? Yeah, everything else is going to go a bit odd, isn't it? But background. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. Oh, it's not that one. Oh, it is this one. What have I just changed? That's the ID background. Oh no, that's right. There's too many colours. 0136. No, this is the. Oh no, this is wrong. That's not the right place. It's in another screen. It's in another screen. Syntax colouring. So reserved words, we can change that to why would you have everything in different places? 255, so that's reserved words, I don't care about them. Quoted text, comments, numbers. Use global text, I think it's this one. Um, 136 255. Oh, I need that one. And the numbers. Numbers are green. This is going to probably screw things up completely for me, but it might not. I've never done this before, so what the heck? It's your world, paint it. Everything else. So that's the colours would have changed. Change everything else. Oh no, that one. 0 1 3 6 2 5 5. No, it is that other one then. No, colour is, I have got one without an O, without a U in it. So that needs to be the same. 0 1 3 6 2 5 5. Oh my god. It's close enough. It's readable. I think it's saying, nah, I don't like it. Put it back. Oh. Oh yeah, so we're going to be doing the bit that sends the plane across top to bottom, left to right. And we need to initialize them. So we've got the constants, they're going to be in x, y. So we need to set up player x. So we're going to load that's in player X, and we're going to load let's do load player and bomb, because the bomb is going to also be there. And then the player is going to be at 50, 60, 64, 64, 16, 32, 64 is 40. Bomb Y. And bomb Y. Oops. So we need to set the sprites, pointers. Sprite is going to be the first one for the plane going left. So, oh crap, I've got to work that out again, haven't I? Okay, I can do that. I remember how to do that. But what I also want to do is just check the bomb. So the bomb is slightly, you won't see it, but it starts off 2 pixels below. Is that what I want, or do I want to hide it? Won't hurt because it comes out really quick, but yeah, probably. Yep. It is. Well, this is actually a bedroom, but it's my office. A lot of my 64 is right beside me, but I have 2 screens for this one, and then my computer, which is this one. I've got a computer under here, which is, this is my Plex media server. That's my Linux box, which I do normally have playing music, but I guess copyright will stop that. My collection of cubes, my models, and yeah, this is a single room. It's classed as a bedroom, but there really isn't. There is space for a bed because my daughters used to sleep in a bunk bed in here, but this is my place now. All my flat sim stuff's up the top as well. I've got some consoles. I think they're up there. I think they're in that bag. And my camera stuff is mostly sold off there. So, no, that's true. That is true, but equally, I can do the X and Y on the sprites, and then offset the count left in and left in and inside the sprite, so it's still a character, because I think I kept the sprites reasonably in a character, pretty much a character. I think it's a pixel either side, or yeah, it is pixel either side. Oops. And the reason for that is I don't care where the plane is, I just care where the bomb is. And the bomb does fit inside this character. I think even as it drops down. Do you know what? I didn't notice that. Even as it drops down, keep it inside that. And I can definitely offset this extra set of characters to make it so when the bomb goes down, the bomb's still going to be a character wide. It's because the buildings are a character wide. I won't be trapping the bomb to a character. In other words, it won't be going a set of 8s across the screen. It will be free to, because it will drop in a curve. So and it will be possible for the sprite to go between 2 buildings, because the buildings will be together, and take out both buildings, because in real life, if a bomb went in between 2 buildings, it would take out both 2 of the buildings. Oh, my kids, they know I'm streaming, and they've both been at work today, so won't come in now, I don't think. Yeah, I like my cave. I've got a robotic car up there, which I haven't. I need to start learning Python. Well, I did learn a bit of Python for it. It's up in that corner, and you can program it to do stuff. I've just got loads of little shit. My computer stuff. I've got my UPS, which I have to mod. I've got to put a 12-volt feed into it. 12-volt feed into it to go to a USB set, which they don't do them for some stupid reason. Because if I take it from the battery, I can run stuff like for the car, and they last days. That will last, I think, about. I've had it lasted well over an hour when we had a power cut a few years ago. But then I've got a generator in my shed as well, which will be enough to. It won't run. It will run my computer and a screen, but it doesn't run the internet. So I just bring it in. We run it in the backyard, and I power up the internet so we can get on. When the last time we used that was when we had massive floods up at Lancaster, which was when I was working in London. Then we were cut off for about 2 or 3 days with no electricity. So we used to use my barbecue for. See, this is me waffling now. You used to use my barbecue for cooking, and my generator for charging our phones and stuff. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do for the bomb. Yeah, it's safe. But I still need to initialize stuff. I can hear someone. So the location of the sprites is at E000 E000 minus the start of everything is at C00, which is 2000. Divide that by 64. Is 51. So is that going to be? Oh. E000 minus C000. So that's 8192 in decimal. Divide that by 64. It's 128. Which is hex for 80, and I think that means I need to set the first sprite pointers at 80. Hex 80. Yeah, not Des8, but Des81. Is that your year of birth? Can't be right. You're older than me, I think, aren't you? So it's $1.80. It's $1.80, and I think I've got the sprite pointers as a screen RAM plus 3F8, so I can just copy that and set was it 80? Yep. Just STA at that one. So that's the plane going left, which is the first thing it's going to do. The bomb, the first bomb will be going left, and that is a few sprites later. It's 8 sprites later, so I reckon that will be 88. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's crap, isn't it? It is 8, because 1 is, that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And then C. So that's going to be so right one is going to be this is player. Piss off. This is bomb. That means this will be explosion. Not done yet. This will be cloud 1. Because there's 2 cloud. Ooh, there's 2 clouds in it. This will be cloud 2. Should we put a bird in it? Nah. That's a feathered bird, a flying bird. So we've got that. We've got the X and Y. All I need to do then is we can set that up to just enable and make sure we can see them and override the X and Y, because we can take that out. So if we've got that, generate the screen, and I put down in here LDA $. What do I normally do? It's normally, is it 60? 64. I had that in my head as well. STA, SPO, X, STA. Oh, come on. No. LDA $. Oh no, we can store that in the same place actually. STA, SPO2, X, but LDA $. If we do it 16 below. And then all we need to do is enable them. I think it's SPNA to sprite enable. SPNA. And then to turn them on, we need to we're just turning on sprites 0 and 1, so and then store that in SPNA. We've not set the colours up, and that won't change. So the bomb thing's going to be black. So we can store that here. STA SP0 col, I think it is, and STA SP1 col. Do you know, I'm fed up doing, I like it in lowercase. I should be consistent, but I try and use uppercase, but it's meant to make a difference. But SP0 Col, so that's sprite 0 colour, sprite 1 colour. We're not worried about 2 colour because we're just showing the plane of the bomb. So we've got them enabled, we've got them coloured, they're not multicoloured. I wonder if that will work. Let's do forever. Don't need to make them big. I'm sure that's all I need. It won't be, will it? Have I put SPO? I bet I have, not SP0. SP0 Col. What did I put? No, it needs to be capitals, doesn't it? Go on, John, say something. You haven't, have you? You're not watching. You go and watch Alan now, which is good. Good boy. SPO1X. Oh, fucking hell. Not the SP colour. I did the wrong one. Initialize. It's on, I've done it here, haven't I, correctly? I don't, yeah. I'm just realised, no, PlayerX is just a thingy. I need to actually stick it in SP0X, SP0Y. Because that's just a sprite position, whereas the other one is a counter. Okay. I can. It's not. I do like that running, but give me a couple of sprites on the screen. Diddly squat. Why no sprites? SP1X, SP1I. Relay sprite enable. We're ORing it to turn on the first two sprites. We're setting it back. Where's my jump forever? Oh, I've done that in the wrong one, haven't I? No, it's not that one. It's in there. What a cluster. Two sprites on the screen, please. Oh, there's one. At least. Why no second one? SP1Y is, unless it's under it. Can I put it under it? I've made it black. Oh, did I? Yes. It's black, so it's not that. But it's just below it. No. there is no sprite. Is soften around. Let's soften around. Let's make that one 88. No. Make that one 88. Make that one 80. I get a bomb. So it is pointing in the right place. It's not shown on the screen. So we can swap them back. So I don't care about that. I don't care about that because they're just placements. They're placements. The pointers are in the right place. I've put the colours in the right place. And in main, I'm storing that into X and Y. And I'm turning them both on. Yeah, here. It just asked if I turned on sprite 1. It's not in there because I'm turning it on when I need it. Sprite display enable 1 equals enable. And I don't. Where's that mapping in the 64? I haven't got that wrong. Although I'm down to. Oh, you cock womble. See, John, seeing if you were looking. That's what was wrong. I put a dollar, not a percent, because this is for the bits. Right, this should give me 2. A bomb on a plane. Woohoo! Right, so we know that's okay. So, oops. So, we're good with all that. We can use that somewhere else. So the game loop. And jump. Game loop. I don't need that anymore. It's just going to go around in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is do a JSR update player. So when we've generated the screen and we're all ready, we don't need that. We don't need that. What we do want to do is set the fighter at the starting point at the right place. So that is in initialize. So we can now store that at oops, and player. It's a bit weird, that red. Player and bomb sprite position settings. So I've got the Y position. So we're loading that into 0, and then we're going to put it into the sprite pointers. Zero for the bomb, and then we're going to store this in the Y position. I wonder if we should get them to do that as well. When you do a square bracket, it does both. So Y. So that's now put the bomb and the player in the right place. We don't need to enable the bomb until we're ready to drop. Less to do on the screen. So in the game loop, it's not enabled yet. I don't think we need to enable it in there. I think we need to enable it in the game. So in the basic game, they enable it at an odd place, and when you first start off, you see the oh, I can't remember what it is in that code in decimal. D015 53272 53269. Where's 53269? No, how do I find? There's no Control F. It says Control F, didn't work. Close. Control F does work. 53269. Oh no. It's 53248 plus 21, isn't it? 53248 53269. So that's what most people would have done it. Poke. Let's have a look. 53269. No, 53269. 53248. It's come back with something. Doesn't jump to it, but uh, 53248 532. This is it. Poke 53. This is where they've turned it on. So they've set up. Oh, this is 53248. VC equals 53248. So this is where they set up the sprite on this one. So and this is where they've turned it on. So they turn it on each and every time it moves. So yeah, so this is the bit we're doing now, which is line 36, but we're doing it in the update player part. So if we go to the player and we type in update player, and at the end of it we're going to go back. So load LDA SPNA or %. 5671 because it's sprite 1, STA, SPNA. We've already set it to be on the left hand side. So the next thing we need to do is, do I jump it in here or just do it in here? So we're going to update the player, we're going to turn it on. I guess the first thing, no, let's just get it moving across the screen. So we've got the pointer, got a counter, LDA player X, and then we can increase that, STA player X. Oh really? Okay. So John suggested I enable them once and leave them at 0, 0. So that's enabled sprites 1, 2 and 3 because that's explosion, bomb and plane. If I do the clouds, that'll be those two. So we want to store the player X. Now we're going to do something that Shannon did was pixels are 0 to 300 and lots, 360 perhaps. You can't see the first bit because of the border and you can't see the last bit of the border, but it also goes up to, includes this most significant byte to make it jump across the from 255 back to 0, but on the 256th pixel. And he came up, he did something about don't do that, use 0 to 160 on the displayed screen, because then you only have to worry about X, and then let the bit that works out how to move it across worry about the next bit. So player X is only ever going to be 0 to 160. Actually it'll be more, because that's the bit that's displayed on the screen. It's going to be off both sides, but CPX, don't care. We don't care about it for the moment. We're just going to make it go in one direction. And we're not going to drop it. So what we need to do is LDX, because then I can increase it better. Oh, because it's add with carry, isn't it, if I do it with accumulator. Anyway, so we're going to transfer that to accumulator. We're doing arithmetic shift to the left, which doubles the number and then stores that in SP0X, which is where the sprite is. Now, do I need to clear the carry? Will the carry be clear? I think it is. Although they do say wherever possible clear it, but so what did he do? Oh, okay, so if the carry is clear, it's not on the 166 on the it's not greater than 255. So we just want to continue But if it is, then we load the most significant, this one here, MSIGX, is for the most significant bit. It uses the bit 8 as bit 9 for the sprite. So if I load that, now we only care about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we'll deal with this with the bomb routine. So that covers if it is beyond. And then we carry on wrong. Okay, yeah, I've realised what he's done and I haven't done it. I don't want to store that yet. We want to jump. This isn't going to be continue, this is going to be not above 255. Not and then he would jump this bit. If it's not above 255, then oh, come on. And we don't need the most significant bit set, so so we turn it off. By using an AND, so if 1 and 1, if 1 and whatever's in this is set, it will stay as a 1. If bit 0 was a 1, it becomes a 0, because an AND is 2. You've got to have 1 and 1 to make a 1, which is opposite to a NAND, which is the complete reverse of all that. No, it's not. Don't know, can't remember. Days of the Air Force well gone. No, that's wrong. That needs to be, I only need to store the plate, do that once. Oops. Because if I'm ORing it and then jump into here and I'm ANDing it, jumping over, you only have to do that store once, and that means it's now left and right. I'm not doing the frame. So with that, I think we'll make it spin over in one loop. It won't stop it going beyond 255. It'll go up to when the whole thing gets reset, but I think it'll still loop. Update player. Oh, have I? Did I not do that? It's not included. In routines, what is at the bottom? So player.asm. This, oh my god, it's compiled first time. If this works, that'll be amazing. Woohoo! Well, it's not breaking. That's very quick. So, oh, actually, I'll tell you what I can do is we can see it working by slowing this down. That's jumping really quick. That's still very quick. So, dead easy way to fix that flicker thing as well is make it wait in the loop for make it wait for the screen. DO1 Vic, no, it's not that one. Rasta. DO1 2. No. I wish there was a better way of them doing that, so it would auto update each time. You have to keep pressing return. This is raster wait. So I'll make it wait for that. It'll then update the player. And then the other thing is to find out the time it takes. So we've set the screen to be black. If I increase and then decrease, that will give me a white line at the start of this game loop and finish at the end of the game loop, because that's a bit of interest and it'll tell you how busy the CPU is. So, okay, must be because I put raster weight in, so I don't need that. Oops. I still don't know the nuances of this program. Well, it's certainly slower and it goes across the screen. Got no... I've got no... It's not BG Col, is it? It's EXT. It's EXT. I'm a fucking idiot. Ah. Oh shit, yeah. So now you can see at the bottom of this screen you've got the white line. I don't care about the flickering, it's just because it's doing stuff. It's not dropping. And what we want to do is make it now go back and forth. So of the purple stuff, what the... It must be beer, Foster's. Oh, Cronum, no. Is it that cider? See, I don't drink. I very rarely drink alcohol. Okay, so now we need to say, is it going left or right? So, play left or right. 16 1 equals right. This means going left, because it starts off going right. We will set that to be, we should set these all to be 0 actually, because I don't know what's going to be in them. I don't know if that's lazy, because we set that later. We haven't got a player frame yet, we haven't got a bomb, so this is going to be, this is bomb frame. I don't know why I just put bomb, and then we're going to have a, we don't care about the bomb left or right, because we'll use the player left or right to determine which is the bomb. So so what we need to do now is, if we update the player, we need to load, no, initialize. We need to set 0, 0, so that's all stores, and we're going to store that in player left right, player left right. So that does set it to 0, and 0 means flying right. Oops, right tight. Which means I've already said that 1 is going left, so I've got that covered. So right, I don't need this in here then, because you said you only want to do that once. That's going to be an initialize just before it comes back, because I'm going to turn them all on, and I don't need to keep turning that on. We're just going to move them off screen. So the first thing is and is it if it's 0, if it's not 0, we want it to go fly right, fly left, and then that will be the next one. No, I'm going to because I don't know how big it will get, and I get a bit then jump to player fly left. Then I don't care about how big it is, because it will just work. So player fly left is all this. Now then, so this is player fly right, so we're going to go right, and then right, put an R in front of that, and an R in front of that. I love Men at Work. I have, this is set to, I think I've got Heart Classics.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed, just a bit of a break from the norm.
But copyright and all that, I don't want to get stung. So actually, wonder if I could put on my music. I've got to change this version of Linux because they've got one that looks just like Windows. I think it's called oh, I can't remember. I don't know if you can see that actually. I don't even know if you guys care. Oh, you can just see it. It's very bright though. So I can turn that off. It's getting dark outside. Oh, that's dropped. Might get a nuclear train go past later, but so we've now got player going left, player moving right is done, and then I'm going to change these to left. Put an L in front of it, then I don't get mucked up with the routines. And oh, there's a we've got two nuclear power stations, Hisham A and B. It's where I thought this was where this is from. The nuclear rods and stuff get sent up to place over in the Cumbria. I can't remember what it's called. No, I can't remember. And we can see the sun one day. What does that mean? Oh, right, got you. Yeah, it goes up and gets reprocessed on the in Cumbria. So that you just get two trains and or two engines and a couple of carriers for the rods to go in. 100 degrees. It's 26.5 Celsius in here today. So that is 80 something. I think it's about 82, isn't it? It's lovely. It's been really nice up here, and as the sun goes down, where we've got the decking, the one I've just built, it's a sun trap, and it gets the evening sun in winter and in summer. It will be the sun sets sort of in that direction, but we get the sun until about 8ish. But even in winter, the sun is still on that, even at 4:30. Oh, I know, that's a lie, isn't it? Because sun sets earlier than that. I forgot where Gray is. Where does he live? Is it California side? You live West Coast, don't you? I'm sure you live West Coast. I could be wrong. Who cares? I can't remember. British weather though. It's shit. Sometimes we're meant to be getting good weather though. So, so if we're going left, we want to decrease it. We're still doing that. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was West Coast. That's a place my wife wants to go to, and I'm too shit scared because of the San Andreas fault. Although I shouldn't be. I should just like get over there. I love East Coast America, Florida. I used to work in Atlanta, and um, so I know that fairly well. I was there on and off for a few years. Um, and we love, my wife and family, we love Florida. We're down the Keys and up to St. Augustine. We've been over to Cape Coral. My wife had the best meal ever in Cape Coral. Went to us, some, I can't remember what it was called. My sister wanted to go and see it, so she had pork, and your pork chops are amazing out there. They're huge, and it was cooked. I think it was smoked in apple, because the whole of the pork was infused with apple, and I love food. It was amazing. I have, I have, um, and I can't remember if the DEX is enough to make it decrease, because I'm going to store it. Oh no, I will. So basically all of that is the same code. Let me just. I hadn't. I've never done that. I mean, I know what you're saying. I'm going to make the thing fly the opposite direction. I'm going to make it fly backwards. If that works, then yes, I can. I have very little confidence in my code straight out. See? Oh my god. Okay. That's a really good hint then. I can't believe that just worked. Which means I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need, oh, that. No, this is, hang on a minute. So I can basically delete all of that. JSR, MSB check. JSR, MSB check. RTS, MSB check. That's an RTS. So theoretically that will still work. No, I do worry about, you know what I'm like about my code, and oh right. So what I need to do is we get rid of that. So in the player update routine, I need to check if player X Forget about that hint thing. Oh no, that's not right. That's what I wanted to do. Compare A0 is 160. And then the sprite is 24, so it's 184. That'll be fully off the screen, which is B8. So this will LDA hash dollar $O1. Store that in player left right. LDA hash dollar 85. SDA sprite pointers. So that'll make the plane flip. That'll go back. And then I basically want the same again. Here. Oops. Need to get rid of that. If you do one and delete, it should delete them both. That's not true. Actually, that is here. Right, so I've got flying to the left, change it to the go. Flying to the right, change it to the left. Flying to the left, change to the right. Which is this lot. And CPX. Now there's something about the carry that makes it better. Branch if minus to change. Right. I've only just looked at those carry things that Shannon was doing about. So this is going to be, we'll set that back to 0, that's back to 80. Oh, what was that? Generate basic loader? I'm not done that again, have I? No. Fantastic. It's doing nothing. Oh, I know why. It's because yes, I have, right at the beginning. It is here, set to 0. No, it's going to be something to do with the fact that I've now separated, I've made a single MSB check. Or it's this. I think it's probably that, and that's why I think I looked at using Carrie, because she doesn't live here anymore. Ooh, suits you, that's gone off too far that way. So we've got a plane going left and right, but that check's too far. No, I said it was 160 plus 24. Oh, it's not 24, is it? It's 12, because we've doubled everything. So, see, I can't get that thing to show me the number anymore. B8 is 184, 160, 172. So I need to take 12 off of that. So that's going to be a... Oh, I see. It's like eating an elephant. I know, it worked. What does that mean? It's like eating an elephant. Once you've done it once, you want to shit like one. Right, so that's going to be a little bit off. It should just come back a lot quicker now. Come on! Oh! I wish it didn't do that. We should be able to set the screens. That's another thing, John. So if we put something on one screen, everything stays on that screen. Oh, there we go. It's flying down. Right, so now on the original game, they've got skill. Where is it? Oh, here. So these are your skills. Now I'm SK equals 4. I'm sure no, that's not. The skill is down to how many buildings they have, fast or slow. But what we could do is actually have a skill flag and make the skill I hate it when it does that. Um, we'll make that definable, but for right now, hash dollar, let's make it 5. Because what we'll do is make it decrease by the player's skill, so 5 will be harder, that's 5 pixels at a time, and we'll be able to see that working then, easier than just doing 1. So now then what we need to do is when it's in here we need to load player Y BC hash dollar. Oh no. Can I do that? Oh, you have to, yes, yeah, yeah, okay, gotcha, great. 1 bit at a time. Is that going to work? I don't know if that will work. I don't know what the Kuzmic Force game is. I don't know if I can do that. Oh, there's no harm in trying, but I don't know. Ah! Unbelievable, it works. Going the wrong way, but it works. I didn't know that would actually do it. Look at my Discord, it's 2 images. Don't see, I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, sweet. Thank you. I didn't know you were going to do that. No, I haven't got any pictures in my... Oh, yes. Anyway, the plane is going down. So, the basic game... So this is from Cascade. I did fix this on originally, because there was so many errors in it, which I think they're famous for. So this will start off asking for instructions. Sorry, which do you want to use? Joystick. So it's no. 5 is easy. 1 is hard. Hard, I think it's just got higher. It does have higher buildings. I'll do the plane fast, but it's awful. One of the big things that was a failure is this spacebar is meant to flash. It's now doing the character things. Let's make it go quick. So then it's now drawing out your so it's got these other characters in there, and this thing that's offset, and then it just does the same thing over and over again. So this is your game. It goes behind the cloud, which, you know, that's nice enough. Spacebar to drop a bomb, and it goes down. Sometimes a lot, sometimes not a lot. That was amazing. I got it in the same one. So we've got this character here, which is showing a partially demolished, which I do not have. But yeah, in essence, this is it. And there's just so many little things I need to learn to try and continue Pac-Man, that that's why I'm doing this. So I'm going to try and fix, well, I will be fixing it all. The biggest thing I struggled with is the random number generator using the waveform. Yeah, it splits. And because on the Vic it works differently, because it's always the same, as long as, unless you put a user delay in, which is where that numbers, those instructions and some other stuff comes in. But I understand, because me and John have talked about it extensively. Actually, on the 64, it is truly random, so it will never happen. But because a lot of people don't have it on the 64, I wanted it to still be random. And so the way to do that is you use the time to randomize the start, because it takes a finite amount of time for you to answer some questions, and then use that as the seed generator for the waveform, which then should give you a set of random numbers, because I had the clouds in random places, they move across to each other or something. And I've shown you, I think, already. I've done little things in machine code, but I've never coded a whole game from start to finish. And when we did Neptune Lander, John kind of screwed me up, because he went from doing it his way to the Derek Morris way. So one day it was all normal code and I was completely up to date with it, and then it went poof, and it had all changed. And I've never seen a video that shows him how he did that. And I have tried and tried, and maybe in time I'll get back to doing it. Because I want to do that Neptune lander as well. I want to try and recreate the Jupiter lander when it zooms in nearer the place as well. But I'm looking forward to doing the Hunchback bit, because I've got nothing special for Hunchback. I've got I think John's seen this. I think I've got all I've done is I've got no code in there. I've just done a screen with a character map, And it was something I'd seen, and I thought, well, I can do some graphics, and these are the bricks. And then it's meant to be that the bricks have come down from previous ones, and been patched up, because these can obviously change colour now quite easily, and then there'll be a sprite going down with some rope. I think I've done the rope. I have. The sprite is, I think it's 2 sprites. Yeah, it is. So you can put one on top of the other, and we'll be able to dangle that down and extend it vertically, so that it probably will be enough. So but yeah, I don't really hope to be too influential on Hunchback. I'll probably be more following that and trying to code it, which is what I did with his lunar lander, by guessing what he would be doing to try and achieve something. But if you, yeah, I've just got these all from here. Oops. No. I downloaded all the Cascade 50 games. I think Mark's doing ski. He's done Derby, some sort of horse racing one, which is really good. He's doing the downhill skiing one. But he's done, whilst I'm going to try and do a true reflection, I'm also going to try and improve it. So the sprites of the plane, it just judders along, whereas I'm trying to do it a bit smoother but keep the essence of the game in place. So we've got a plane that goes left and right. And oh, Mark, yes, I just realised that guy Mark. Yeah, Mark's done a few. So the next thing is, well, I think you're doing good. Yeah, there is, yeah, Git's still very new to me. I understand it ish. I know what it's meant to be able to do, and I do have a Git commit. Flying, sprites changing. But now I don't know what's going to happen. I think it says the changes are committed. Oh, this is all local, isn't it, as well? I just realised. So I thought all these were meant to change now. But yeah, I do have a Git thing, but truthfully I don't know how to, if once this integrates with it, I think I'll be able to be okay with it, I hope, as long as I have to just click a few buttons. So then the next thing we need to do is the bomb. Oh, which means before we do that, add all. What is that? Oh, thank you. Added all files, then commit. Okay, perfect. Oh. Plane goes left, right, descends, changes sprites for direction. Ah! Add all, commit. Right, okay, add all, commit. I still wouldn't know how to get them back, which is true as well. So we've got one or two choices now. We can either do the bomb drop in, or we can animate the plane. And now I've got to wait a minute for you guys to answer. Yeah, there's no picture in here. Oh, okay. Have I missed something? No, that was before with the video. I don't know what I'm looking for. I wonder if I should go on the voice channel. Oh. Oh, so that means, yeah, because it will hear me. What will it use for that? I could get it to use a different... Oh, that means you'll end up getting twice. Let's not do that. Do you have the Ultimate 2 Plus car? What shop is that? Why don't I know about stuff? Yep. I haven't got the Ultimate 2 car, I've got one too. But, just so you know, standard stereo lead goes into there, and when you short those two out, it resets the cartridge. I think I used my tongue, which made me laugh. Oh. I've just got the back bit that does what I needed. No point having multiple things do the same thing, because you can turn that back bit into a cartridge as well. Your tongue of it was, because it does fizzle a little bit as well. I've actually got one of these, which is for a plane, which plugs into a stereo port, and I wondered if I could make get a mono lead and just short them across there with a switch, which I don't think I've got one handy in here. Lots of screws, but I've got a switch in the shed. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, and while yeah, I won't ask that. I'll talk to you later about that. So, bomb or animation? Animation's probably easier. Oh, one new message. Oh. Oh, right, got it. Oh, Cosmic Force. That looks like Galaxians. Rob Hubbard. Defender. Well, then we should do one. Oh, hang on, I've got some more. Oh no, that's okay. Right, got it. Right, so still don't know what we're going to do. You've not set out, so let's do the animation. It's easier. The both is easier, I think. So we've got the player frame, which is 14. So that's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. Because there's 4 frames. No, it's not. 0, 1, 2, 3, 2 1s, 0. So then what I need to do is keep that to keep progress, and then I use a table to put the sprite pointer to look at the table to pick up the thing. Yep, see, you're on the same page as me. So I need a table, so let's make an animations table. Animations. And let's not forget that and include it. So what's going to be in animations? We're going to have a table. So we've got oh come on, player flying right animation. We've got a player flying left animation. Bomb dropping right. Bomb dropping left. So we've got 4 tables. So I've seen you your jump array. I don't know how you did it, but what I'm going to do is create a table with the sprites and in the order that. Oh yes, I did do it, because I did say something about you need to, I would do it like this, and you just made a table, which is that what I just said I was going to do. So player right, and then we got byte. 80, 81, 82, 83, 82, 81, 80, 81, 82, 83. Sure that's right. That's right, 80 or 88. 80, 81, 82, 83. So that means it's going to go thing up to the top and then straight back down and then drop down to that one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be may want to check out the calc sprite frame routine. Is that in your Pac-Man thing, or is that something I need to Google? Exactly! I have no clue. So then we've got 80. What? The calc sprite frame routine. Is this so that it slows down the animation? Someone's just blown me a kiss. That's I constant, which I haven't put in. Which will be counted. So that it doesn't update it every time. Yeah. I think it will jump back. It gives you an index to your sprite frame. No, that's on the that is the index is in this bomb frame. I'll be storing that separate because it might. I found out with the Pac-Man. If I well actually I don't know enough. But what I did with Pac-Man was I have the your the power pills have a frame number. The Pac-Man has a frame number, and the ghosts have a frame number, which I haven't implemented, which is why they go really quick. And so that means I can alter the yeah, I don't know. I need to watch his stream. I understand what you're doing. What it's no, I understand that you're dividing, but I don't know in what. No, I don't know. I need to probably watch the rest of that. But he sends me to sleep. How many frames is in my sprite animation? There are 6. No, but I'm always I've always professed I really am not. I'm a beginner at all this, and if I can learn something by even just doing a video, then fair enough, because other people will read this, or maybe watch it and fall asleep, or okay, so I don't understand what this I don't understand why we're doing this to the frame counter. So if I have a frame number which is in here and it's got what 30 in it, so what? I'll probably need to watch yours, and I might just change this, but I don't want to get caught up on. Yeah, I know that. So that's my 6th frame. Oh, yes. Yeah. Do you think this is how it is when you talk to Voyager? You say something and you have to wait for the message to get there and then come back. There were 64 frames per line and he had 4 frames of animation, so we divided by 16 to give him a net index between 0 and 3. A frame is 1 screen cycle. Well, I don't know how many frames per line there are. How do I work that out? I should watch it, shouldn't I? So this will be 84, 85, 86, 87. because the screen refreshes at 60 frames a second. So that means you're not using the V-wait. You're not waiting for the raster to come round. You're doing something else. Well, you need to talk me through this then, because I have an idea then of what you're saying, I think. And here he goes. So am I right? Am I right in that you're not using the Am I right in that you're not using the raster weight now? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or I increase my animations to 8 by repeating 80 and 83 twice. Okay. I'm still going to have to watch your video to understand that, and I will do that. Right. Yeah. Yes. That makes sense. No, I've just got to figure out then how. I know I understand the math now. I just need in my head. I need to work out how that frame thing will all look. Whereas I know at the moment I'm just going to increase the frame number every loop, and when it gets to a certain frame number, I can update the sprite animation, and that's no. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, alright, well then I will. So when you do the frame counter, do you count the frame counter up to 60 then reset it back to 0? Yep. Okay. Oh, 64. Right, so okay, I will give that a go. I'll increase the count of I will I don't know who he's talking to, whether he's just heard me or you. I will the frame counter will go from 0 to 64, and that will index each, that will go up each loop, which will give me 60 frames a second. And then, but see, I didn't think it would, because if you don't wait for that, the raster, it will just go off at any time. If you're waiting for the raster,
Keep the raster in.
and that makes it go, oh, so that makes it go to 60 frames a second.
Yeah, because what you would do, as soon as the raster hits, you increase your frame by count by 1.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then do a check, then bring it back to 0 if it's above, and then just go, and then do the math.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you work out that, mate.
Okay. Alright.
Alright?
Yep, perfect. Let's give that a go. Alright. That's something new. Cheers. Try. Nice car mind as well. Okay, let's give that a go. So, so if we make that to 80, 83, 87, and 84. Left, and then tech support. Yeah, see, that's normally me. I haven't been called once, which is amazing. That's so rare. Still 27 degrees in here. The window's wide open. So I just need to get these tables right. So so that's going to be 80. Oh, that's only 4 as well. 88, 89, 90, 91, which means this will be 92, so that means they're all nice and easy. Yeah, because I understood what you're saying. It just took me a few seconds because I haven't seen his Twitch stream, which I'm hoping will be on YouTube or his website. Otherwise I'll have to watch it in Twitch. You normally do those at night. So I've got my tables. So I'm not going to do anything except let's get that working. So the first thing we're going to do, I was going to do that, so it's going to have to do that inside ink frame counter. So this is no longer the player frame. Yes, it is. We still need. Oh, I don't know if I need them now. Ink frame number. So I need to initialize that to be 0, which is here. I tried Twitch and I just didn't like it as much. It's frame counter, isn't it? Frame number. So, ink, frame number, SDA frame, LDA frame number, store it, screen RAM. So that, LDA, hash dollar, so you said it was easier 64. Game cont. Game loop cont. Otherwise, LDA hash dollar 0 store frame number. So that resets it. So I should now get a thing every frame going up, because we've not done anything else. In the top right hand corner. What? What's not found? Oh yeah. Oh yes, I haven't. Bloody hell! I should have checked. Player left. Player left. Player right. Bomb left. And bomb right. Okay. Have I put $1 in? I have, haven't I? STA frame number. Did I spell that wrong? Oh yeah, I did. Okay, simple. It's not going up. Okay. Well, that's working. And then this is a bit. Update player. Yep. I don't know how. We'll have to figure that. I don't know how many frames, a second to show, because that's going to be. It's going to be pretty quick. 8. So it's going to be 15th of a second ish, 16th of a second for a frame. We'll see. Gives me my animation index, but I think no. I think I'll be doing that in here, don't I? Because I've got it in the frame number. I don't care about that. what I want to do is put it into that needs to go in here then. So and this is we're going to divide it by 64, 32, 16, 8. So it's LSR, LSR, STA, player frame. So if I instead of showing so instead of showing the frame number now, I should be showing the player frame, and that should go to ABC at A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That should go up to G more slowly, if I've got that right. Which I clearly don't. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and an at symbol. It's giving me 12. Now I'm getting 12. I'm not getting do I need to clear the carry? LDA hash 60. Oh, I think I'm a cockwomble. I am. It's not 64. It's 40. Because 40 is 64 in decimal. No, it's I was getting too many in, but it's because my math was wrong. That should now go up to and I've got too many LSRs. Oh, you fucking hell. And then I forgot this, yeah. Copyright A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's what I'm getting, 8. So now I've got a counter updating. Now I don't know how I'm going to make that any quicker, but that'll probably do for me now. So if if I do it in here and load Y frame, player frame, I do have my index, LDA. That's a really good way of doing it. That's not what I was going to do. Mine is much more complicated than that, but that is really, really sweet. And that's why I'm doing this stuff. LDA player, right anim, STA sprite, oops, pointers. Now that means I don't think I need this anymore. Because this is always going to take care of the frame that I'm on and put the right sprite in place, which means when I change direction I don't think I need that. So I'm going to hoof that out now. This is why I love this so much. It's so such a simple thing to do. So store X. So that's taking care of the animation. Am I sure? Yeah, because when it changes direction, it's amazing. Yeah, because when it changes direction, the player left to right will happen, because it will say 0. So if I'm flying to the right, and we go to, sorry, if I've been flying to the left, and I change to the right, and I don't have these in there, when it first starts going to the right, it will jump to player flying right, and it will do all this, and it will store the animation in the sprite pointer. And I think that's just going to change. I think I understand this more than I think give myself credit for, but right, that's too slow. And it changes direction. So my next question is, how do I make that quicker? Which I think I will I need to firstly get rid of that, because we've got that bit of data right now. Get rid of this. So if I make that 20, so it's 32, and I get rid of one of these LSRs, honestly, I think I've known Old School for since about October. That's when I first found him, and I think I've only really gotten on board with all this January-ish. So he said change it to 6432, but I think I only need, because it's now already halved, I only need to do those. That'll be 32, 16, 8, which is still my right count, and that means we've now just doubled the animation rate, I hope. There you go. That'll do, donkey. Because I think dropping that and doing that, I think it's going to be too quick. I know all of this from watching the streams. You're honestly, yeah, I like that. That's better. Looks like it's actually flying now. Looks like it's spinning. So you'll always have the credit, great, for getting me into all this shit. First, and then old school for getting me into believing I can do this, and Shannon for his amazing shit that he does. And that's not weed shit I'm talking about. Wish I'd known him when I lived in London, but it'd be nice to hang out with him. Uh-oh. So we've got the plane flying. So now it's bombing time. So the player needs some sort of control. No, so I will do a control thing. I did like the way it used to flash across, but now it doesn't, because I fixed it, didn't you, John? Oops. Yeah, and it's nice because I know you're quite young, Gray, but and John's a bit older than me. Shannon's obviously, I think he's only a few years younger than me. My first ever computer was a Sharp. The one I saw and used, my first ever, was a Sharp MZ80K. That was an amazing box, all mono. I wrote a flight simulator for it in BASIC, and one of the guys in Lights had, which is a boarding house. I was at Wellington boarding school. He had, I don't know his name. AJ? No, that can't be right. He had a VIC 20 anyway, and I remember him getting a 64 because I remember the VIC 20 with the really big letters, and he wrote a scrolling shoot 'em up stuff. But then I remember him getting a 64 when I went home and talked to my dad, and they got us they got a 64 when we lived in Northern Ireland, 1983 or 4. When I was out there, I was working. I wanted to get a Commodore 128, but we moved to Cyprus, so then we got a Commodore Amiga. But Cyprus was quite tight. There was obviously no internet and no bulletin boards out there, so it was a case of just learn it yourself and get on with it. But now we've got all this IDE stuff. It's amazing. And yeah, I really like Studio. If it when it works with Kick, it will be my platform of choice. I was meant to say as well, my Pi is here as well, but with Python and stuff on it. But we've got and I've got Vice on that as well, and set up that Kick and Sublime. But there's no Childpad stuff. Are you? Jesus Christ, you've got a young voice then. You really do. I'd never thought you were that old. I'm 52, I think. Yeah, I'm 52. So, what have we got in the loop? doing the frame. We're storing the frame. We're doing an update on the player. Now, yes, we need a constant. Is the bomb live? No means and we need to initialize it, so I can put that in here. Because if the bomb is live, we don't want to press a button. We don't want to have the ability to press a button. So, and oops, JSR, okay. Oh, come on. So we need to load oh yeah, wrong way around. DC00 is Joy 2. What did I say it was? I said it was the other way around, didn't I? There's a problem. Because I know Shannon says something about you don't use one. Write keyboard common values for keyboard scan is in DC00. And then read keyboard values for keyboard scan in DC01. I think we're meant to use DCO. I meant to use DCO1. Ludwig. Uwe Lavas. Joystick 2 is keyset A. Keyset A is up, down, left, right control. Okay, well, we'll find out. Five, 6, 3, 2, 0. Why? Yes, one bomb at a time. Yep. No, they both share with the keyboard. Port 1 shares with the keyboard, so does port 2. The reason why you don't is that port 1 56320 writes keyboard column values for the keyboard scan, and 56321 reads the keyboard row values. It doesn't write. And I know Shannon had said something about that, but I thought so. I was. So it calls 56320 joystick A. But I'm. Five six three two zero. Port 2 is on CIA 2. Yeah. But they're both on. No. Port. See, PRA and PRB are both on CIA 2. It's DDO. I've got it written down as DCOO, but I can't understand. Oh, cheers. Okay. So if the keyboard is on CI1 with Joy 1, right. And that doesn't say that in here. Although stupidly they do call it joystick A and joystick B, or joystick 1 on that one, but joystick A on. Yep. Oh, that's what I got it written down as. Joyport 2 is what we're loading. And then so that's ORing it, which is the fire button, because the other ones are the directions. And if that is equal to fire pressed, it's one of the few times I won't LDA #R. Let's see if that works, because hang on, that should give me a letter A if that works when I press the control button. No, it doesn't like that. Which means I might control things wrong. I've done an OR. It is bit 4. Oh no, it's not an OR. Is it an AND? No, it's an OR. Oh, it is an AND. we want an and an, one and one to be equal. I didn't say branch if equal, did I? Oh, no, I know what I need to do. I remember now. Joy. Joy equals $20. Because it reads it all the time, and what we need to do is we need to load it, store it, load Joy, do a comparison. That's why it's not working. Let's see if I get confirmation. No, you don't have to ring up. That's so embarrassing. It's like my dad calling me, saying, "Come on, son, you can do it if you think about it." Is that not right? Oops. I mean, no, not that. Oh. It's definitely in. Joy equals $20. So I'm checking it, I'm storing it, I'm reloading it, I'm doing an AND to see if they're pressed, if they're the same. I'm always up for hints. Oh, fucking wrong bit. It's bit 4. Because it's up, down, left, right, fire. So it was never going to work. Unless I pressed one of the other ones. What were you going to say? I'm hoping you've already... Oh, no. It's because you read it. You don't, Yeah, that's right. No. Oh, it is. Yes, it is. So far as... Who's a donkey? Well, why has that just worked then? Um, 10. So I'm not touching anything, and it's not 11111111. That is 01111111. If I press Control, it goes to 111. 111. Is 01101111. So So if I press it, that goes to a 0. So why is it working if I just do an AND on it? Does that mean if I'd have kept it like that, it would have worked for any... Okay, well, I understand what you're saying. I'm confused though why that worked then. Because that definitely gives me a fire. Unless it does it for any other character, which I'm just about to check. Because yours again is a nice way of doing it. See, up, down, left, right doesn't work. Press Control and I get an A. I am confused because... Oh, I'll tell you what I could do. Oh. The old-fashioned way of looking at stuff. So that's me pressing the other joysticks and I get value changes. And when I do Control, oh, have I got sticky? There it is. I haven't turned that off. Sticky keys. No. 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 Man, I forgot all about sticky keys. So yeah, I don't understand this logic, because the way that he's written it, I would absolutely AND it, and I'd get a 1 and a 1 is an AND. But I think you have to store the joystick port and then reload it. I don't know. What you said makes so much sense, but I don't know why this is working. Because we're doing an and 0 and 0 makes a 0. Does it make a 1? A 1 or a 0 is a 1, a 0 or a 1 is a 1, a 0 and a 0 is... I'm trying to work it out. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, yes, that's correct. DC00. And yes. 1, 1. Yep, that is correct. Which is decimal 111. Truth tables. 1 and 1 gives a 1. Any other input gives a 0. So let's see, 0 and 0 is a 0. Oh! Oh. Because I did a branch of equal. Branch of equal to 0. Fire has been pressed. Because 1111 is what it is at rest. When I depress the control key, it drops to 0. That meets. And so does the branch. That's why it works. Oh. So. But I remember Shannon doing something about, he mentioned something about Joyport 2 because it's always high. And he said what you do is read it, store it, then reload that store. Because it should only change that once a frame. Or I can't remember the ins and outs, it was a bit ago. I remember I do remember you talking to me about doing the Eeyore donkey stuff. And it does look nicer like that, but okay, so we've now got the bomb live, and what we want to do is when the bomb is live, that's all we care about. The bomb is live. That's all we're doing on the control. So if it's not equal to 0, no, we need to change that now. So this will be this is a bombing bit. And then at the end of I wonder if that's a cleaner way of doing it. So if the bomb is live, and it's a 0, which means it's not live. That's wrong. Oh. Branch is not equal. So if the bomb is live, which is a 1, because that's what we've set it to be. If the bomb is live, branch to say the bomb is live, which is this bit, and we're going to say do whatever we're going to do, and then we're going to jump to no control because the bomb is live and we don't want it to do any controlling, which is here. And if it's not live, which means it is equal to 0, it's going to jump to control so the person can press the button. So now we need to sort out the bomb. Right, which means that when I do the control, I straight away want to LDA player X, STA bomb X, LDA player Y, STA. So that's now in the right place, except it isn't, but it will be. I think I can do that, can't I? I can put this into routines. Change that to continue update. It's not necessarily the player. Oh. Oh. MSB right. So SPOX. Am I going to make this really difficult now? So, player flying left. Does that work? Will that work? MSD sprite. It's an address, it's not a variable. Yeah, but the label is at the beginning of the STA here. So I want it to go to this label +1 and +2. But this isn't a variable, this is an actual address. Which is why I didn't think it would be a hash, I thought it would be the contents. I don't think that's right, I don't think it's going to work. It compiled, but I just don't think this is going to work. Holy shit. It didn't work at the first bit though. I don't need this. And that means I can use this same code. I'm going to have to open the door. It's just too warm. I'm sweating now. And my kids have nicked my fans. My cooler is downstairs in our bedroom. Remove the hash and try it. That's... Then it worked it worked the second time. And that's what I thought it would be. You're right. And I like apple. I like sponge actually, sponge cake with custard. Plier flying to the left, so I need that here. I still don't know why it's not doing the first bit. But that means I can use the same routine now for the bomb. Oh, piss off. That's uncanny. Give me a bomb. Eee. Okay. My first bit of self-modifying code off my own head. And I've used the copyright boob. Boob, beef, babe. Or was that another one, wasn't it? Oh my god, that really worked. So, that means with the... So we've got X and Y. We've put them in the right place. So the bomb is in the right place. I can now use that routine to make it the most significant bit. And that routine, does that routine also doubles it, which means the bomb's going to be in the right place. So it's literally a case of just updating it. Bomb. Le bomb. Update bomb. So the bomb is live. So JSR update bomb, and to update the bomb, it's already enabled. It's in X and Y, which means it'll already be on the screen. What we need to do now is, I've got the frame counter going. I want it to read. No, let's just get the bomb dropping before I animate it. Update bomb on RTS. Yep, done that. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. So LDY. Oh no, it won't be in the right place. The bomb hasn't shown anything. It's just put those in the right place, which means the first thing we're going to do is we're going to no. First thing I'm going to do is check. Is it at the bottom? Is it at the bottom? Layer plus. So I doing? So checking if it's dropping down. The bomb's still flying. We're increasing Y, which will make it go a bit lower. We're storing that in SP1Y, which is fine. That means the sprite will drop it down a bit. We're now checking if it's going left or right. If it's going right, we want to increase. So if it's going left, we want to decrease X. We want to store it in X. And then we want to do that shit I just worked out how to do and I can't remember. Okay. Yeah, that. We want to do this again. I don't want to do that. So, oops, cancel, close. So now it's going to go and I'm sure that's not right. I'm sure we've got something missing. So I've got STX, X has got bomb X in it, and then we're jumping to that, and that will do its stuff. And that will load the X value. So this is you don't see a store sprite 1x because we're doing this is the storing is done on that routine that I've just done with the MSB thing, and it gets STA and then the sprite number, and that will hopefully become SP1X because I've called that in here. So I think that's right. They will be. I'll show you. Let me save this. What I'm trying to emulate, because the one I'd done before, and I thought actually I should do this from scratch and stream it. Is get off. I don't know what it is. Mothman. So this is the one that I had started doing. No, the one I started doing originally was called Jet Fighter, and this really was an identical port of that program that you saw. So it literally starts off exactly. Do you want a joystick? No. Skill level 5, fast plane, and it just zooms along a lot quicker. And this is the original one I was doing, and I couldn't get the you get this little bloody bomb scooting out around here, and I just couldn't get that right. So then I thought, I looked at it all, it was very, very complicated, and so and I think I overcomplicated some stuff. In fact, even recently I wrote something and then took it out, and it made no difference to the program. So this is the one that I originally did before I said I'll start streaming it, and this one it's just go straight into it, and what I'm going to emulate is the plane's going across and the bomb goes off at an angle, goes off forwards and then drops down. So it's not a case of just you're going to have to know where you want the bomb to. It's not as simple as going straight down. I just thought that would be a little bit more interesting. And now we've got this next bit, which I think will work, which is that self-modifying code. It won't make the bomb drop down like that will, but it will start it, and it will make it go down diagonally, or Harry Potter Diagon Alley. Well, that might be copyright saying that. But I think this will drop. Up there. Oh. Oh. Yeah, everyone does. The ones that I've seen now, they go straight down and the plane stops while it's dropping, or it drops whilst the plane still moves. And yeah, it's meant to be just a bit of a something different slightly. Oh, did I not put it in? You. Oh, that's not right. I don't know why I did that. So how can I have, if it's not equal and then jump? That should be branch if not equal left. Otherwise jump to the right, then it doesn't matter how long that is, in case I have to do other stuff. I need to get that to be more habit forming. I know you said that, but I think it will because I've loaded it in that bomb. Oh, hang on. I've loaded it in bomb. So here, so when I did the player, I loaded the lower port of SP0X and greater than SP0X, and now I'm doing the bomb. It's the lower and greater SP1X, which is sprite 1, and they're already defined inside here, SP1X, so I think it should work. But elaborate if you think why it won't, because I'm never going to learn. Oh, hang on, that's... So it does kind of work. Oh! Oh, yes, you're right. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, you're right. And that is because I'm not doing the, I'm not doing this. Um, yeah. I've got to make the. What I'll do is. Is bomb left and right. Um. Bomb left and right. So what I need to do is when we've done the control. I was yeah, that's already gonna ship me up, to be honest, to try and do that as well. I've only just got the other bit in my head, so let's get the bomb. No, bomb LR. So that should now not give a shit about which way the plane's going. It should just ooh. It should just go. Yeah. I don't care that it's not going in the right direction, but there's some weird stuff going on. So yeah, oh, I suppose it's going to be quite easy. Actually, I thought about that too hard. If I go to MSIGX label, for want of a better word, and this is beef is the other one, isn't it? So in the player, before I do that, I want to, it's 1 byte LDA #%. I think that's all I need to do. Why not? Has someone got copyright on beef? Oh! Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Yeah, sorry. Because it's a single. Oh, okay. No. I understand now because it's only up to 255, which is 1 byte, and that was 60. That was a word, wasn't it? So yeah. That was stupid, and now it makes sense. Yeah. So that is that one, and I need to do the same in here. And because it's an OR, I can do the same. Here. But that will be a 1-0 because I'm doing sprite 1 above 255. And that one. What do you reckon? It's going to work? I think that should work. No errors. I've done the same for the plane already. See? Plane goes one way, plane goes the other. It's all animating. Drop a bomb. Oh, you beauty! Oh. Now, something's not right. So leaving the plane alone. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because I do an and here. Which means that's BE. I need another label here, which is the same job but for the and. Oops. And that means in the player, oh, where the, oh yeah, that will be no, it needs to do the and not #%PE. Okay, I would have caught that. Do you know what? I think I'm right. You're right. I should actually 10101010% and there's no cock up then, is there? So this is the label MSGIX. So no, we're doing an and. Oh man. Right, thank you. Right, so it is okay. That's what I need to put in. Ah, I had a brain fade. So that is percent 10101010. This is percent 10101010. And in here I'm going to LDA #% that and store that in MS label MSIGX label +1. Yep. Well, that I've just done the plane. So this is the plain one. So I just going to put that one in here. So that's the plain bit done, and now I've got to do the bomb, and that's going to be zero one. And 01 in here. Ooh, no, there. I know. It would be really good if there was a way that we could stream and maybe use Discord to talk on. I suppose you could do actually. And we just turn the volume down on. You just turn the volume down on the stream because it will pick it up anyway and record. And I have no objection to that, and I don't even, I'd be happy with that sort of thing because it's I suppose in some ways it's how your thing's going to go, isn't it, for Hunchback? So I think. Why it doesn't? I thought I put that in. Oh, I took it out. I took it out because I was undoing stuff. No. And if you want to talk to me on Discord, you're more than welcome to. I can go into the voice channel. In fact, I'm in there now. So if you wanted to join us, you both could come on. Does Gray know that he's on my? He's not on my Discord, is he? But then again, he might be busy. Right, Shaq got rid of that error. Now the bomb should drop and continue going. Oh, that's interesting. That's okay. I think there's an issue with it going this other way. Oh, actually, invite people. You're in there. I don't know how I've done that. So, I think, Houston, we have a problem still. I think there's some problem with this trapping. One thing I can do, if the bomb is flying, to the left. Okay. Yeah. I agree. You can come and join me in the general chat thingy and talk if you want. Because it's bloody hell, it's 20 to 1. I didn't think I'd be going this long. Yeah, I know. Absolutely right. It's going. I'm going to accelerate it going down, and then after I think four or five drops, it will accelerate going down, and then stop going to the left. Yeah, I am. I didn't know it was going to be this late, but I think I'll probably leave it after this because, yeah, I didn't know it was that late. And I think I've just told it to change the sprite depending on which way it's going. So I've got a right moving sprite there. It says this bomb is live. It's gone been reset. Oh, that's not right. I've got the wrong sprite number. At least it is kind of working. That's an explosion sprite. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. Oh, that's right, because I've bloody done it in decimal. 88, 89, 8A, 8B, 8C. That's what I did wrong. 8C. I'm going to do this because this is now going to go left and right. I know that's not working out, but that'll have to come in another time, which won't be tomorrow because I've got to do the front lawn. So that's working. It's reset, and the sprite's the right way, but it's. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. If I do it here, it'll be alright. It's because when I'm releasing it, it doesn't know. It's not done the most significant part in time. That's what it is, I think. Anyway, I will call it a night because I've done a lot more than I thought I'd ever do, and for a lot longer than I thought I'd ever do too. And I can hear a dog. So, night everyone, and I will see you guys one day. Chat. Be good.